Yo, boys, just got done with a leg workout. Absolutely just fucking annihilated that shit. It's either is going to be a short one that I'm uploading, or I'm going to re-record this later when I have the time. But your problems are not that big. Your problems are not that bad compared to what some people have to deal with. And now there might be like certain situations where it is worse than others, but there's always something to be thankful for. There's always something to have gratitude towards. There's always someone who has a worser situation, a more worse situation than you. Then again, there's always people with a better situation than you. But what I'm trying to say is, you need to be grateful for what you have, the problems you are facing, the cards you are dealt with, because they are your cards. And when you don't have gratitude and you're not thankful for your situation and the things that you are going against, it's very easy to be a victim to your circumstances. It's very easy to not be grateful. It's very easy to just be a victim. I don't know how else to put it. I can't find the word I'm looking for. But you are blessed. No matter what, you are blessed. You have 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 eyes, good hearing, a brain. Some people can't walk. Some people have disabilities that don't allow them to do the same shit that we are allowed to do. And most of the time you see them, they're still fucking pushing. They ain't being a victim to their circumstances. They're not letting it dictate how they go about their life. They're still gonna push. They're still gonna go after it. But then you have you or other people who have perfectly fine everything, but you guys still find the excuse to not do what you want to do or do what you need to do. You guys always come up with something. You always become a victim to your circumstances. You're like, dude, this shit's so hard. They don't know what I'm dealing with. Bro, there's people dealing with worse shit than what you are dealing with. You're just being selfish. You're not doing what you need to do or what you're supposed to do or be a good person because you got a little fucking adversity coming your way that you're going through. When there's people who have to live with shit their entire life, there's people that are in worse countries, I keep saying worser, that are in more worse situations, who are still going about life happy as fuck. They would in an instant switch spots with you for what you have, but you don't see what you have. You don't see how fucking lucky you are and blessed you are. And that's fucked. And like, I know I always need to have gratitude and I always need to be thankful for what I have and the journey that I'm on and the people in my life. But, you know, sometimes you get caught up in life. Sometimes you need to zoom the fuck out. Look at it on a broader scale. Zoom out and look at it and realize that everything's gonna be fine. Everything's going the way it's supposed to, and there's nothing that needs to be changed. The only thing that needs to be changed is your fucking mindset and how you go about life. That's the only thing. Everything else, you're lucky to have. And you should be thankful for these problems, no matter what it is. It's gonna be something to teach you. It's gonna be something to use and to get through, and you can use it as wisdom. You become wise when you go through certain shit and you learn. You become wise. But what I'm trying to say is you always need to be thankful, no matter what. As soon as you wake up, before you go to bed, say the things you are thankful for. Be grateful. Whenever you start being selfish and you're thinking, this is too much, or I don't like how life is going, realize that you are blessed and people would switch for your spot in an instant. No matter what, bro. I'd be going to the gym, and sometimes I remember sometimes, I remember the first time this happened in the gym. So I saw this old couple who were in their 90s and they were still pulling up to the gym. And this was when I was with my one gym bro. And they came up to us and we were training like as insane as we usually do. And we were talking to them and chatting it up. But the moral of the thing was, they told us to enjoy the time we have being able to push ourselves to that extent, because they can't do the same weight, they can't push the same amount of intensity because they're older. But they told us to be grateful, because you're not going to be able to do that forever. You're not going to be able to push yourself to that fucking extent, to that limit for a long period of time. Only when you got to enjoy it while you can, right? And that just made me even go harder in the gym, because it's like, there's only this time to fucking do that. And especially at our age, or people around my age, you're only this young to go fucking crazy and use all the energy you have and put it towards something. When you're older, you're not going to be as energized and motivated and able to stay up long nights to become fucking successful. You got to use the time to your advantage. And yesterday, this dude always comes into the gym. He has, like, I don't know what you call it, a cane or a walking stick, the two fucking things to help you walk. But this dude's old and can barely walk, and he still goes crazy in the gym. And it's just like, how the fuck am I complaining when there's people with harder circumstances going hard as fuck and still pushing? That always makes me realize that I'm just being a bitch. And you truly are being a bitch if you are fully capable, but you still don't apply yourself, where you still make up excuses. You're just a bitch. That's all it is. Always be grateful. Be grateful for the time. Be grateful that you're even alive. Be grateful for the journey of life. Be grateful for all the things that has happened, good or bad. It made you who you are. And just be grateful. I don't know what else. I don't really got anything else to say. It's a little short one, but be grateful, man. And when you're grateful and you think in a I can't think of the word I'm looking for. When you think with gratitude, gratitude is one of the highest vibrations on the vibrational scale. And you're just on a higher frequency, man. You're on a higher frequency. You go about life different. You stop being a fucking victim. And it's easier to enjoy life when you're thankful. But be grateful, man. Be grateful. Be grateful that you get to experience life. Because a lot of other people don't. Or they don't get to experience it in the same way that you can. No one's going to do it for you. It's you for you.